Hi, my name is Matthew Pejkovic of Matt's Movie Reviews, and this is 40 Films in 40 Days, where I will review 40 Christian movies of varied make and style during this Lenten season of 2020. On day 6 of 40 Films in 40 Days, I will review the superhero movie Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, directed by Zack Snyder. For all of the flack that the DC Cinematic Universe has received, there is an interesting element to its films that most other superhero movies tend to ignore, and that is the Christian concept of God and his connection to mankind. Man of Steel, for example, was filled with Christian iconography and even featured the rather startling scene of Clark Kent, aka Superman, sitting in quiet reflection in a chapel. Now, while that film blended theological and existential themes to almost dreary results, Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice tackles the subject of rage and fear towards the Almighty, with even darker consequences that is both intriguing and problematic. Brilliantly taking the scenes of wanton mass destruction from the end of Man of Steel as the film's emotional and ideological starting point, Batman vs Superman poses the question, what would you do if you knew how to kill God? That is the question that plagues Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, played by Ben Affleck, whose witness of the inadvertent collateral damage from Superman's attempt to save the world from alien invaders ignites a burning hatred that sets a collision course between the Dark Knight and the Man of Steel. Of course, where there are superheroes, there must also be a supervillain, and once again it's Lex Luthor, played by Jesse Eisenberg, who uses his wealth, power, and brilliantly evil mind to drive a further wedge between capes red and black. In a film filled with weak spots, the casting of Eisenberg is the film's biggest kryptonite, with the Oscar-nominated actor of motor mouth and twitchy demeanor confusing, intimidating for annoying. The film's heroes fare much better, with Ben Affleck especially silencing his naysayers with a fierce, dark, growling portrayal of the Dark Knight that ranks amongst the best, if not the best, of the iconic character's various cinematic interpretations. Henry Cavill's reprisal as Clark Kent, aka Superman, is also very good in his portrayal of a conflicted and guilt-ridden God amongst men, whose attempt at being the savior mankind has waited for, resulting in fear rather than admiration. Finally, the introduction of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman works gangbusters, with the Israeli actress bringing attitude and some needed personality to moments when things get a little dark. Director Zack Snyder has framed a world of heavy themes and consequences that, when combined with his now famous approach as one of Hollywood's best visionaries, delivers a stakes-filled superhero movie that asks big questions and tackles big themes. Now, that's not to say that Snyder doesn't know how to cut loose, with his roster of iconic superheroes going all out in action-packed smackdowns that can be thrillingly cool and in some cases ridiculously over the top. 5, 4, 3... Yeah, there are problems with Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, but this is a film that mostly delivers on its promise of two superhero icons at war in a world of gods and vigilantes succumbed to fear and rage. Yeah, there are many problems with Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, but this is a film that mostly delivers on its promise of two superhero icons at war in a world of gods and vigilantes succumbed to fear and rage. Snyder has brought a different edge, a different dimension to the superhero genre, one that questions what drives these Men of Steel and creatures of the night to do what they do and believe what they believe. There is something to admire about that.